Okay. Okay, guys. So, this is. Oh my God, I told myself I wouldn't be like, "Hey guys," in the first seconds of the video, but well, I guess I did that anyway. I don't know. I just hate it when people are like, "Hey guys, what's up? Today we're playing Shadow Jitter." Like it's so fucking. It's like definitely like 2010s Let's Player kind of cheesy ass parasocial relationship with your viewers, calling them guys. Anyway, so this is start off like normal. Okay, this is Shadow Generations. We're not doing Sonic Generation. Maybe not this time, but Shadow Generations. I was planning on actually starting this channel off with the SpongeBob movie game, but I decided no, because I used to do Let's Plays when the branding before my branding changed to Maxxie, but they were all like really old games. Like I think the newest game I did was Mario Kart Tour. I think even that game came out. Actually, no, that game was pretty recent when I did it, but this is obviously a very recent game. Because my point is, I used to do Let's Plays, but I used to do a lot of like really old games, like mainly games from the 2000s. And if I did movie, that'd be like a game from 20 years ago, compared to a game that released like just under a month ago. So new game. So I've beaten this once before, and I'm doing this because I've beaten this once before. Yeah, that's the only stipulation, is that if I've beaten the thing before, then I can do a playthrough of it, because obviously I know what I'm doing. I may do like a blind playthrough if it's like a really simple game, like a licensed garbage game, or like basically shovelware. If it's like a if it's like a shitty shovelware game that I know I can just power through, then I'll do a blind playthrough. But if it's like an actual video game, then like I'll only do it if I know I've beaten it before. I know like how to do everything, because I don't want to start like a blind playthrough only to have to quit it because I don't know how to fucking progress. Because that's happened to me many times while playing video games, just in general. I know I'm bitch baby boy or girl. And this is the first cutscene. So this is essentially like this game is essentially like a giant shadow lore dump for um for the new gener, because obviously Sonic has gone a lot more. Sonic as a series has gone a lot more popular over the past few years because of the movies, and the games are also. It's mainly because of the movies. So there's a whole new generation of Sonic fans that, like, don't know the lore behind Shadow the Hedgehog. So like doing this, and also in the third movie, basically just giant Shadow the Hedgehog lore dumps for people who aren't like in the loop, which I think is pretty cool. Considering Sonic is ultimately aimed at kids, and obviously it's not guaranteed a child is gonna own a game from like 20 years ago to catch up on the lore, because Shadow hasn't really been a prominent character in the Sonic series since like the mid 2000s. So obviously I don't think many kids nowadays are gonna own like a GameCube or an Xbox 360 to play like Shadow the Hedgehog or Sonic 06 on. So it's nice to give them this to at least let them know what's been going on with this character while they weren't even alive. Dude, to think there are people who were born after Sonic 06 came out. I was actually one of those people born after Sonic 06 came out. I was born in 2007. It wasn't not long after it came out, but I'm technically younger than Sonic 06. Crazy. Yeah, the 2000s was 2 decades ago. We're all getting old by now. Like everyone always jokes like, "Oh my God, this thing's so old. This thing I liked when I was a kid." Like, no shit, you're a kid when that thing came out. Like and you're in your teens or 20s now. Obviously, that thing's old now. It's Gen Z's first time really going through this. So did the game just fucking crash? Oh, okay. I thought for a second the game froze. No, sometimes it just randomly does that. It's really goofy. I'm not sure if it's just my PC. So I played this at first. The first time I booted this up was on my PC, but then I played the rest of this on my Steam Deck. Don't remember if I encountered that issue on my Steam Deck. It might have just been my crappy computer. Who knows? Control. This is the Space Colony Ark. Obviously, played the other Sonic games. We recognize a lot of locations here, because just like the original Sonic generations, all the locations here are ripped directly from other Sonic games, including ones where Shadow wasn't even a big character in, which is very funny. It's almost like they didn't really have a lot to work with in terms of games that Shadow played a prominent role in, but they had to have more than like 5 levels. So, but even then, this game has literally less levels than the original Sonic generations, and that game was already like, what, 2 hours long? I'm planning to do, because that these Let's Play ones are gonna be, for at least for now, only like once per week. I want to make them really long, like 1 hour at least for all of these, so that way you have a plentiful amount of content to consume. So like you don't watch a 10-minute video and then have to wait a week for another 10-minute video. Like just in case I actually gain an audience. Because like the reason I'm doing Shadow Generations is because it's recent, is because then hopefully that'll give me more of a viewer base to start off with. Because like, obviously I'm sure like there are fans of the SpongeBob movie game, but like it's a really old licensed SpongeBob game. I don't think many people are gonna be searching it up on YouTube these days and aren't like either speedrunning it or even like some sort of speedrun community or some other like niche SpongeBob niche SpongeBob fandom. I mean, I'd search up Let's Plays of the SpongeBob movie game in 2024, but that's just my autistic ass. You know, not everyone. But even then, this game's already been out for like a month, so maybe it's dropped relevancy now. Oh well. Oh yeah, this basically the plot of this game is that the Time Eater from Generations brings back Black Doom and the Doom Eye. And it's like Shadow. It's basically the whole thing where like Shadow has to fight back against Black Doom's return and finally seal him away once and for all and prove Shadow. It's funny because this is like literally the third time Shadow's done this thing where he like tries to forget his past and learns at the end that he'll still be Shadow even after all the shit that's happened to him. Because like that happened in the Shadow game, it happened in 06, and now it's well, I guess spoilers, but it's happening here. Yes, I obviously just I'll probably be spoiling things. I mean, it's a whole playthrough the whole game. If you don't want to spoil, maybe don't click on a Let's Play of this game. But yeah, like again, I get it. It's supposed to be like this game's basically supposed to be a recap for new fans, but like, how do you literally learn the same lesson 3 times by now? Come on. It's fiction. He can have a linear like arc of maturity that doesn't go back at any point. Because I know in real life, obviously, maturity isn't just a straightforward arc. Like sometimes people do regress back into their old versions of selves when like big shit happens in their life. But come on, this is fucking fiction. You don't have to do the same lesson 3 times. Twice in a row, actually, because Shadow and 06 were literally one game after another. Which is really funny to me. Oh, by the way, this is Radical Highway. I'm just naming off every stage if the game doesn't already do that. But I guess if we're delving into spoilers already, this is Radical Highway is this thing that like appears many times throughout the game, and then ends up being the final level and boss. Kind of like I don't know what it's called when a piece of media like highlights something constantly about itself, hypes it up, and then pays it off with the finale taking place there. I don't know exactly what that's called when media does that, but yeah, this game does that. Nice introduction. Yeah, this game is meant to be taking place during Sonic Generations, which came out in 2011, but the thing is, there are levels in this game based on other Sonic games that came out after Generations, so I don't really know what the thought process is there. Again, they probably just thought like, oh, there's not many games for Shadow Stars enough, screw it. But, like, one of the games represented here, Shadow wasn't even in that game at all. And what's funny, in the release hype for this game, they released like animated shorts based on part of Shadow's story. And it makes me wish like the cutscenes in game were animated like that. Like sort of anime. I don't know, I always just have a soft spot for when cutscenes in games are animated like a cartoon or an anime. Like 2D animation. It's like Persona 5 does it. I think that's cute, and weird example, but the Simpsons game, like the game literally called The Simpsons game, does it. And I don't know, I just find it charming when a game's cutscenes are animated like an animated show. I used to feel like they cared more, especially when it's actually based on an animated property like The Simpsons. It really makes you feel like you're playing a Simpsons episode. Anyway, that's that tangent over. This is white space for Sonic Generations. I should check how long we've been recording for this cutscene. I'll try to be quiet for these cutscenes. That's where we gotta be headed. That's what's being built up in the whole game. Space Colony Ark. That's just a thing going into. Okay. Alright, let me just do one thing. Let me just do one thing. Okay, so we've been recording for 11 minutes. And what time is it? It's 1:18, so... I'm shit at math, I can't do that math in my head. Something calls to him, then why can't I? Oh, I gotta do the... Okay, so yeah, every stage in this... Every single stage in this has 2 parts, 2 acts to it. Well, obviously it's a Sonic game. And it's trying to be like Generations, where the first act was mostly 3D, and then the second act is mostly 2D. But there was a logistical reason for that, because, you know, classic Sonic. Here, it's just 2D for the sake of being like Generations. Listen, 2D Sonic is not inherently bad in my opinion. I mean, my favorite Sonic game of all time is Sonic 2. But come on, this feels so cheap. Like, they could have given us 2 3D acts. Why does every fucking Boost game have to have a 2D thing somewhere? Every single Boost game has, like, even back in Unleashed, there are a lot of 2D segments and levels. Colors was actually a lot of 2D. Generations, I've played before. And Forces was Generations 2. Frontiers, I think, is the only real Boost game where, like, there hasn't been any 2D section, which is odd. Reuse sound effect from Shadow the Hedgehog the game. But no, they went back to... It's like, I'm not... Did Frontiers have any 2D sections? Because I tried playing Frontiers when it came out, and I just didn't really gel with it. Like, dropped it very early on. Nice freeze, by the way. I'm just glad that isn't an actual crash. I really gotta play more Frontiers, because I got it when it first, like, a little bit after it came out. I think I got it for Christmas. And I just didn't really gel with it. Open world games haven't really always been my... I mean, I enjoyed Halo Infinite from what I played of that game, and I think that's really the only real open world game I actually enjoyed, as I can remember. It's really not a genre I'm too big on. So, like, the whole open zone thing in Frontiers is like a big turn off for me. I don't know. Again, I gotta probably give that game a fair chance one day. There are a lot of games like... When I was talking about this, I was at a call last night on Discord, and I was talking about this exact thing, where, like, there are a lot of games I really didn't give enough of a chance when I first tried them out. Because I have a thing... I might have a form of, like, ADHD or something, because I have this thing where whenever I pick up a new game, there's always a 50-50 chance, maybe not even a 50-50 chance, where, like, I'll actually be... actually, not even because, like, I get stuck or on a part or anything, but more so just because I don't care. like, if a game doesn't immediately gel with me in the first, like, 30 minutes of gameplay, I just I just don't be bothered to finish it. Like, I'm not sure if that's, like, normal in this generation to be like, if something doesn't grab you immediately, you can't be bothered to finish it. I think that's pretty normal in this generation, actually. In, like, Gen Z. Because we all have, like, attention-deprived brains, you know? And I practically grew up attention deprived because I grew up on YouTube. And even back in the day, there was a lot of attention depriving slop on YouTube. So even back then, I grew up with my brain just being fried with fucking dopamine content. That's probably why I have a hard time focusing on things in general, especially video games. Like even when I used to have a hard time focusing on anime, but now, like nowadays, I'll watch an anime episode just fine. But but with video games, it's like if it, as I said before, if it doesn't grab me like in the first 10 to 30 minutes, I just don't fucking care. Like grab me. A game has to like immediately fucking click with me. I guess it's more maybe maybe I'll cope and say like, oh, it's me trying to savor my time because like I don't want to waste my precious time on this earth playing a game I don't like. But then again, I'm the fucking person who, as a joke, sure, but made a little thing out of going for score runs on Alvin and the Chipmunks for Wii and PS2. As a joke, sure, but I mean, I still did it. I know. 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Oh, I'll check. Check on. Yeah, I can't actually see how long we've been recording at all times because I have to be in the game window to. I actually have to be in the game window to play it. The game does show up on my OBS window, I just can't play it through there. Sad. So I can't actively check how long I've been recording. That's the same when I stream like ASR. You know, yesterday I was actually planning on, because like I've been in Hotmaker Project Diva Megamix Plus, long name. I've been Electric Angel on hard, but I haven't been it on extreme or extra extreme. I tried doing that and then realized it'd be damn near fucking impossible. Because like I'm really bad at rhythm games, and Project Diva is one of those games that just flies a bunch of shit on the screen at once on the harder difficulties, and like forces you to like go from right, left, right, like right up, right up, right up, right up, right up, right up, right up. I was using D-pad, right up, right up, right up. Like eventually at the end of that Electric Angel song. And then also I'm using an Xbox Series. I use an Xbox Series X controller for my PC, and the D-pad on Xbox Series X controllers. It's a wobbly D-pad where you can't really hold two directions at once. So so the parts of the song, this might be why Project Diva never got an Xbox port, because the part of the song where you have to hold multiple directions at once, at least on a D-pad, it's actually physically impossible on an Xbox D-pad. I could use a face button, but for some reason, like the face buttons is reverse what it shows you, what you actually have to press. Okay, good. My right stick is working. Okay, also, my right stick is working, which is good. I thought it wasn't at first, because, you see, a side effect of me plugging this Series S control on my PC is that I can control my mouse cursor with the right stick, but I couldn't when I booted up this game, so I thought that meant it was, like, breaking. Like, my right stick is actually, like, does actually drift a bit. It is a little bit broken. So I thought it was playing up, but no, it's not. I just can't with my Miku mouse cursor. Oh yeah, I'm really in a Hatsune Miku, by the way, if you can tell. Doom Spears, so that's a projectile attack instead of giving Shadow a gun. And what was I saying? Anyway, it's like when I don't know if it's just a bug that I don't know if it's like a bug or something, but when I try to use like the button map layout on Megamix Plus as a D-pad, like it's when it says A, you press B, and vice versa. Like the button icons, what button you actually press, are all mixed up. I don't know if that's just a bug that I can fix. I don't know how to fix that, but it's really annoying. So that's why I use the D-pad, because I don't want to have to like rewire my brain to think A is B, B is A, Y is X, just for one game that I'm not even very good at. I love Vocaloid, I love Hatsune Miku, but I'm fucking shit at Project Diva. Always have been, probably always will be, because I don't really care to get any good at many rhythm games, because I already have feet growths to get good at. Like, rhythm games really are like a big commitment for you to have to get good at. So, like, because I just kind of want to stick to one, which is feet growths, the one I'm doing. That's my rhythm game of choice. That one's really fucking good. By the way, this is a real canyon from Sonic Heroes, which Shadow was in that game, and actually, this was the rare time in Sonic Heroes where they actually had some sort of lore with Shadow, with the capsules and finding a robot version of himself, because it's like a whole thing where like he died in Adventure 2, and then they bring him back in Heroes because he was too marketable to leave him alone in the past. So they try to make this, they try to excuse on this plot, like, is he an android, is he not, and then they try to answer that with the Shadow game. And then in 06 they have the plot point of like Mephiles tries to remind him of his past, and he's like, no, I don't care about my past anymore, even though he already said in the last game. And I was like, again, like, and then he says it again in this game, like, because Mephiles does appear as a boss in this game as well, which you would think makes no sense, because I'm pretty sure Sonic 06 got erased in the timeline at the end of that game. But then you realize we are just going back and forward in time. So actually, I guess pulling games from after Sonic Generation, pulling from games after Sonic Generations release kind of makes sense. Because it's like, hey, we're going forward in time now. But still, it is really just lazy, you know. Oh, we have these assets from these newer games we can just pull. It actually is that in game design terms. There are a lot of things that you can just. There are a lot of things in game design you can just convenientize. I don't know a word, convenientize, through like lore. Like say, oh, we only have convenient assets from newer games to use. We can conveniently say in the lore, oh, it's because the Time Eater pulls from the past and the future. You see, that's why we're putting these newer levels in Generations lore now. But it's really just because that's all the assets we have, and we have like probably less than a year to make this. I'm not saying that. I'm not sure if this game actually was. It probably was. Like, think about it. This game probably was just made as like a companion or advertisement piece to the Sonic 3 movie. Because again, the Sonic 3 movie is gonna focus more on Shadow's lore, and obviously it's not guaranteed every kid is gonna play the previous games to know what Shadow's lore is. So. Yeah, this really was just an advertisement piece. Okay, so when I first played through this game, I had to play this stage several times because I didn't realize at the very end what you actually have to do to unlock the final level is defeat Black Doom in all these sections. I didn't realize that's what you actually have to do to unlock the last level, along with beating all the other levels normally. So I had to return this a few times to actually figure that out. Because like I guess I just beat him like autopilotly, like I guess I beat him in every other level that he's in without even really thinking about it. So when I was forced to go back here, I was like, huh, why am I forced to go back here? And then I realized, I guess just this one is the one I conveniently forgot. I guess I didn't know you could beat him in it. Like, I didn't really notice that you could like actually hit him in any of these levels. It was just kind of that thing I just did automatically without even thinking about it. But now I know, so we gotta consciously look for doing that now. I'm pretty sure we're coming at the section. Okay, we're coming at the section where you beat him. We can dodge all these things. Kind of one section so I can bet you two. There we go. Okay, pretty big auto lock. Yeah, you have to get all the shadow things, all the emblems or whatever. What did you mean by not enough? Yeah, this game tries to go really hard with like the shadow lore and the shadow shit. I've watched other people play this game where they just like lose their minds all the fucking cutscenes. Like, oh my god, peek! Peek! Like, yeah, I mean, I'm a fucking autistic Sonic fan, but even, I don't know. I mean, even I just saw these cutscenes as, oh yeah, that's cool. Not fun. Like, I don't want to ruin anyone's fun, though. Just, oh, more freezing, yay. But this game does go hard with all the shadow shit. So if you're really big into that, actually I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure the reactions are more from people because like the past few Sonic games of the years have been very like light on actual serious moments, or like epic, serious or epic moments. Like Forces was really light on that, and maybe Frontier, like I don't know, haven't played much of it. So I guess just seeing actual serious or epic moments for once in this series, no, that is pretty exciting actually. I'm with you guys. Excuse me. If I was a less jaded person, I'd be freaking out as well in these cutscenes, especially the bosses. Oh my god, fucking, dude, why? What? Literally, why does it do that? I think I just have a really crap PC. I gotta get a new one. I gotta get a good gaming laptop. Oh, yeah, by the way, the levels in this game are really long. Like that took 5 minutes, and that was an S rank. That took 5 minutes. Crazy. Canyon. So yeah, those little emblems just unlock parts of that. That opens up at the end. Rail Canyon. Oh, we're lagging as shit. Okay, yeah, my PC can barely fucking run this game. Holy crap. My PC can barely run. That's fine on my Steam Deck. I promise it does. But my PC is just shit. It cannot run this game. Maybe it's just newer games my PC can't run. Because, like, as I said when I streamed it last night, it runs, like, it runs All Stars Racing fine. It runs something like Half-Life 2 fine. Maybe it's just newer games that can't really run well. Them fancy graphics. Just be lucky that this is like Sonic, so it's still a simplified art style at the end of the day. Wow, that was kind of close. I think this. No! You gotta jump off here. I think this 2D section is based more on Bullet Station than Real Canyon. You could probably tell by the music being a remix of Bullet Station. No, 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 no! Ho, ho, ho! Okay, was not expecting any of that, and we get more fucking freezing. This is lovely. Boy, this is gonna be real fun to play through with all this freezing. Couldn't time it. I couldn't time it. Okay, okay. Oh, I gotta jump down. Oh wait, you gotta just hit that. Okay. I can't notice those little spikes in time. Some of those things I can't notice in time. Why does the game look like blurry to me? I don't know if it looks blurry to you, but this game looks really blurry all of a sudden. Like I'm losing my eyesight. I don't know, maybe I am losing my eyesight. I probably am actually. Okay. Okay, no, it's only really blurry when you're boosting. Alright. But it feels why is it so fucking blurry when you're boosting? I just noticed that. I literally just noticed that. It's so fucking blurry. It feels like I'm fucking losing my eyesight every time I boost. Wow. Big train behind us. Yeah, this is Real Canyon. I guess actually it's Bullet Station, not Real Canyon. Oh shit. It's that, like, City Escape Classic kind of set piece. Okay, I never really played Sonic games when I was, like, before the age of 12. I never really played a lot of Sonic games because, I don't know, they were never my thing. But I'm sure if I did play Sonic Generations when I was a kid, that fucking truck chase in the classic City Escape probably would have scared the fucking shit out of me. Particularly at the end where like we end the level and the truck like hits the wall and then flies into the camera. Like, oh my god, that definitely would have been like a thing I would have like probably fucking got my brother to do because I was scared of some shit. It's like if I was scared of the fucking trains in High Touring Cars too that only like they don't even like go straight to your face or an obstacle on the track. Yeah, no, bruh. I was so fucking easy to scare as a kid. I really was. Oh, you see that drift? Yeah. 36. 136. Okay, we gotta go over here now. Cause I think the boss is up next. Yeah, you see this game is very short. This might be like probably a like a 3 or 4 parter. I don't know, 3 or 4 episodes of this, because this game is really fucking short. Alright, we got a new power. I think I know what this one is. What is that little... Because I know the other symbol is like the part of the logo for the Shadow Hedgehog game. Is that other symbol? But what's that symbol? Was that ever part of the Shadow lore? Also, what the fuck is this cutscene like? Do you see how like... I don't know how to describe it, but it's very like... You see how it's like faint, like transparent whatever lines at the edges of that cutscene? It's like, it was stretched too. It was like stretched widescreen. It was like fucking stretched. Like, did you see that shit? It looked like when you badly capture a card. It looks like when you badly capture a Wii game. It actually did. Like, really fucking stretched. Alright, so... Yeah, to extend play time, just like the original Sonic generations, you gotta do challenges. Except this time, there's 2 challenges per where a key is. And you gotta do both of them to get the key. And eventually you do have to do all the challenges for a level. So it's not something where you can choose what to do. You actually do have to do all of them. So we should probably get all of them that appear out of the way. I mean, we might as well. Just don't have to go back and do these. Oh yeah, this one you gotta use the spears to hit these things. Yeah, I remember this one. Well, obviously I remember that. Well, it's not even been that long since I first played this game, you know. So obviously I remember this. You also gotta do on your time limit. Now the time limits most of the time, I don't think are very. Actually, the time limit, the Sonic Generation, the Sonic Generation missions time limits aren't very strict at all. Most of them, but these ones can be if you don't know what you're doing. Not like really strict, but like they still keep you on your toes, which is nice. We gotta get 25 of these. Oh, we already got more than that. Cool. Oh yes, the time limit's actually really strict if you want an S rank, but I'm not going for S ranks. Maybe off screen one day I'll just go get S ranks, but not right now. There's a lot of extra content in this game actually. There's S ranks, there's a bunch of things you can collect around the hub world. There's a lot of extra shit in this game. Rail Canyon. So we gotta do 8 challenges per. Well, you don't have to do 8 challenges right now. You just do 3 to get. You can just do 6 to get the keys. You can skip 2 initially, but eventually, yeah. I guess because I think the last door requires 4 keys, so that's how they make you do the rest of them. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. No, I'll just get 6 now and then deal with it later. I kind of want to progress through this quickly. Okay, is this just straight up time? Oh, okay, this is not gonna change. I think somebody inserted straight up time trial. I don't know. I played because obviously the Shadow Generations comes with a remaster of Sonic Generations, so I played that after beating this. So I'm now more accustomed to the Sonic Generation missions, where some of them I think are just straight up time trials. Oh boy, this is actually challenging. This is actually kind of tense. But there's no lives in this game, so you don't have to worry about that. Or maybe there is lives. Maybe there's not actually turn them on, but like, I wouldn't. The lives are poo. Okay, collect the key and go on to the other one. Yeah, I know. It reminds you every time you touch it. Even though, you know, if you're here, you probably know what you're doing. You know, go get the key. Go get the key. Go do the challenges, get the key. Oh, more lag. Epic. Woohoo. Is this... No, we gotta collect more. Okay, we gotta go through these little ring things. Oh, I remember this one. Okay, you gotta... Yeah, they only appear when you touch the last one. There's a challenge actually very similar to this in Sonic Generations. Yeah, unsurprisingly, a lot of the challenges here are copied premises from the original Sonic Generation challenges. No shit. It's just... Well, it's literally called Shadow Generations. I mean, what the fuck did you expect? Use your boost a little bit. No, go back. I'm not sure if there's like a finite amount, you have to collect all of them. I guess we'll find out. Because in Sonic Generations when I played, you didn't have to collect all of them. Oh no, there's more than 45. Cool. Slow down time. Oh shit, the thing's coming. Yo, it's bouncing! Do you see that shit? Dude, that's a really smooth animation. That's a really smooth animation, wow. That looked like pre-rendered. Oh shit, that's Frank. That looked like that little bouncing animation that thing did look like pre-rendered. That was pretty sick. That was a really fucking smooth animation. I guess game graphics nowadays are at a point where what was used to be, it used to be only barely done in pre-rendered graphics, kind of made in real time. But no shit, you know. It's just I'm a fucking boomer who only plays like games in the 2000s because I'm fucking set in my ways. I should really play more newer games, man. Mario Luigi Brothership actually came out recently. Oh fuck, wait, what? Okay, I thought it was Jover for a second. What's the challenge for this one? Is it just straight up time limit? Okay. Mario Luigi Brothership actually came out recently, but I don't really have interest in playing it. Mainly because I never really had any interest in the Mario Luigi games to begin with. I don't know, it's just never been a series that I really cared for. So, where are you meant to go? I'm not there, apparently. Oh shit, motherfucker. Where are you meant to go? Oh, I'm stupid. What if I didn't cut out my time or anything? Oh, shit. No, don't. Okay, go in there, go in there. Okay, it's easy. C rank, I think. Or did I get a B? I got a C, okay. Whatever. That's the second key, and now to get through them. Oh yeah, that's why you gotta get all of them, because once you get all the challenges for a specific level, all the levels, white space gets colored in again. That's the motivation to do all the challenges. You know, beyond just, you have to actually do them. I guess the lore reason for doing it. Again, very convenient how we can discuss a lot of arbitrary game mechanics through fucking lore. Gotta go all the way back here. This is where I first went when I first dropped into the game for the first time. I just run around here, not really knowing what to do. And then I realized, oh, you gotta go to stage the one ring challenge. Oh, I remember this one. I actually, when I first played this, I actually squeaked on S rank on here, so this should be smooth sailing. Yeah, you gotta keep one ring for the whole. I would have rather just been like, you have no rings, and then like you gotta do a whole level while getting hit. But you know, it's still early in the game. It's fine. Fine to have a little baby version of a challenge. Yeah, just for shits and giggles, let's try to S-rank this. If we can. Yeah, easy S-rank. Easy S-rank, let's go. Let's go. Okay, one more challenge and then we can move on to the thing. To the boss. The Biolizard. That's the boss coming up. See, obviously it starts, obviously the bosses go chronologically with Shadow's appearances, so it goes Biolizard first, and Metal Overlord, which I thought at first was a weird inclusion. Like, I don't think, at first I thought like, wait, did Shadow even fight Metal Overlord in Sonic Heroes? He technically did, but with the help of, oh, I don't know, like 11 other characters, or 9 other or 8 other characters, I think. Yeah, 8 other characters. So like, he didn't really solo fight the thing. But no, I guess you can solo fight the thing. He's just that strong. Now we have Methyl Sonic 06, I mentioned earlier, because obviously he did fight that one, and the Biolizard, obviously. You know, big parts of his lore, as I said earlier a million times. Okay, this is my favorite mission because it tasks you with destroying all the artificial chaoses, which are the fucking most obnoxious enemy from Sonic Adventure 2. So I like to think this mission is a little bit, developers giving you a little bit of catharsis, finally being able to just beat the fucking shit out of these guys for all the times they wronged you in Adventure 2. I was just trying to get A ranks in that game. Holy shit, these guys were annoying. I'm pretty sure there were actually sections in some of the Ark levels in that game where like you literally could not progress without getting hit. Like it was, I'm missing one. Oh wait, no, I'm not. I thought I was missing one, but I'm way over. Okay, wait, boss time. What is it? 48. Yeah, I'm not intending you to watch this whole video in one go. I might put I might put timestamps in the description. I don't know how to do chapters on YouTube, but I might put. I thought doing chapters on YouTube was just putting timestamps in the description, but I did that one time, and it didn't show up as any chapters. But whatever. I'll still put timestamps in the description, and maybe it'll work then. And then you can just skip to like a specific level you want to see or anything like that. I am not expecting you to watch this video in one, or any of these videos in one go. Again, I'm making these long on purpose, so that way you can spread out your viewing throughout the week. So that way it's less of an agonizing wait. The next one. Because, you know, I may be autistic enough to watch a whole 1 hour video so I'm playing a Sonic game, but I know not everyone else is. Well, some people, God forbid, have things to do on this planet that aren't related to binging YouTube all day. So, if you're one of those people, then yeah, you can just like watch this in parts. I'll leave little timestamps to specific parts. You can like stop after a certain level and then come back. You know, I'll be generous for you. But if you are actually watching all this in one go, I mean, hi. Congratulations for sticking out this long. Like, however many minutes in the video this is now. Oh shit, it's the Biolizard. I've been thinking a lot about the Sonic Adventure 2 fan dub, this one does. So now I can't look at this thing without thinking of, give me the fucking mix, brother. Brother! You've changed my voice module, brother! I can't look at this thing without thinking of that, it's funny. Like, I know it was a very overused joke, all the quotes from the SA2 Snapcube dub. I know it got very overused, very annoying after a while, but like, honestly now it's called Calm Down, like no one cares anymore. Fuck it, I've been going back and that shit's funny. Especially Alfred. I think everyone agrees that Alfred fucking stole the show in that fan dub. Holy shit, that was good. I've been thinking about doing my own like real-time fan dubs, like just all like really silly things. I don't know, battery bot. Do you ever think of doing like a Simpsons hit and run real-time fan dub? If I could like gather a few people to do that, or fuck it, I might just do it on my own. Just, I mean, I have some sort of voice acting chop, not much, but some sort of. Like I could probably voice every character on my own. That'd be funny at least. You wanna hear my Marge impression? Homer! Skibbity toilet! Skibbity toilet took the kids, Homer! Homer! You're welcome. Oh fuck, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die! No! I haven't actually died that much, surprisingly. Yeah. Oh, we're back here, really? Okay. You gotta expose the balls. Yeah, this is where the game really goes hard with animation. Oh, actually, hold on. Can you use chaos? Wait. When he slams down. Oh shit, you can! Yeah, my first playthrough, I didn't really use chaos control that much. And I think that's why I didn't really play the game as often. It's like what? Okay, he's just down there. Okay, so you meant to use chaos control when he snaps. Oh shit, oh shit, why is it? Did that work? Hey, what's up? Yeah, I think just the last bit now. Yeah, this boss is really easy once you realize that. Holy shit. He's flying up. He's pissed. Look at these things. Nah, man, this is fucking epic. Look at this shit, dog. This isn't even my final form, brother. Give me the Funyun rings. Give me the fucking Funyun rings, brother. Oh shit, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Oh fuck, wait, does that... Oh no, does this Psycho restart if you do that? Yeah, no. Okay, gotta use chaos control here. The game actually does force you to use it here because big spectacle. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, here we go. Big final spectacle. This is what all these bosses end on. Oh, shit. I forget it's this, and then the big final spectacle, which is fucking QTE, so I'm just... Yep, it's X every... Unlike the Sonic, like, Unleashed QTEs, where it's like a different button every time, you can't memorize it. It's X every time here, so... I could just mash X and get it over the white quick. Look at that, S rank. S ranks are pretty lenient in this game, huh? But they have been for the past few Sonic games, so I'm not really surprised. I mean, I'd rather that than them being a fucking nightmare to get and like feeling almost impossible. Like, I don't know, Sonic Adventure 2. Sonic Adventure 2 A ranks are really fucking annoying to get. 1:54 in the afternoon. We got another weirdly rendered cut. Like, look at the little border. Why is it like faded dark in the corners and like all stretched and shit? Is that what it's meant to look like? Is this meant to be like? Is this meant to be Is this meant to like POV what Shadow sees? Is that how it's meant to be framed? But then you get a shot of Shadow from third person anyway. Is this POV what Shadow sees? Like how Shadow perceives the world? He just everything looks like that to him. I mean, he is an animal, to be fair. Well, based on an animal. Maybe that's what the world looks like for his eyes. The world physically looks like. Stretched and with a weird border around it. Animals don't really see the same as we do, so I guess that would make sense. But I'm just making excuses at this point. I will do it again. Killed you once, and I will kill you again, bitch. Literally that in the whole game. So this is kind of like a pseudo sequel to the Shadow the Hedgehog game, which is good because Shadow the Hedgehog game is bad. I mean, I played it like once, and it wasn't the worst thing ever. I did end up playing a lot of the longer missions though, but it wasn't the worst thing ever. I'd probably play more of it. But then again, I just have really skewed taste of really mediocre games, so I mean, Raving Rabbids is literally one of my favorite Rayman games of all time, purely because it's just some dumb shit. And I can just power through in like 2 hours on board. That's literally the reason why. I'm a simple woman. You know, I like my entertainment just dumb fun. I don't need no complex game mechanics, no fucking deep. I don't need no deep storytelling or anything like that. I just want some dumb shit to turn my brain off to when I play a video game. You know, that's what I look for in video games. Alright, new power. Getting a lot of new powers. Oh, I think I have a different symbol now. So oh, they're meant to represent the power you're gonna get. Well, we figured it out, boys. All the implication that the power is literally taking over his entire body like a fucking parasite. Doom Surf. So this allows you to actually go on water and just automatically activates. And now we get to one of the better levels in the game, in my opinion. Kingdom Valley. If I can find it. These bolts unlock a rocket, parts of a rocket ship, but I've never gotten all the bolts and I don't really care to. Maybe, again, maybe one day. Again, there's a lot more to this. There is a lot more. This is one of those games where the main campaign is like really, really short, but there's a lot of extra shit that makes up for it. It's one of those games, but I've never really been like one to dabble in extra shit in video games. I just like to play through the main story and then be done. Actually, it's a Sunset Hunt. Fuck, I will play this one first. I guess you can't play them out of order. I thought you had to play them in order. I guess only the first two, because like, the game starts with you just on the colony. But now you can just play them out of order. So this is Sunset Heights from Sonic Forces, a game that Shadow is only in as DLC. Very weird. Now you may be thinking, how do they get good level design out of a Sonic Forces level where those things are literally just long roads? Well, we'll see. Because yeah, the Sonic Forces influence really shows here. I think it's one of the weaker levels in the game, in my opinion. But if we're already at Sunset Heights, if we're already at a game from 2017 represented, then like, yeah, we're already pushing through, you know, the Sonic history. Like, man, I wonder what the next two levels are gonna be. Like, if we're, like, okay, in the second sector of the game, it's Kingdom Valley, and then this. Like, we're skipping from 2000. We're skipping 11 years. Like, what's the next level gonna be? Next levels. Are there gonna be next levels or level? Yeah, I really wonder. Again, really fucking short campaign. Definitely could have had more time in the oven. This is a really good game fundamentally. Like, it all flows well. The mechanics are good. All the abilities are fun to use. The level design is top notch for the most part. It's a really good game. It just could have been longer, which is funny because that's the exact complaint that people had about the original Sonic generation. So they literally learned nothing. Nothing time constraints my right, boys. Big ass guys throwing rocks at you. Not really much to say about this level. It's just kind of, you know, Sonic Forces. Oh, this is a cool part though. Here you go underground. Yeah, when they first showed off the trailers, I thought this was like that desert level in 06. This part, I thought it was a desert level in 06. No, it's Sunset Heights, but a new part of it. Can you blame it though? It kind of looks like the desert level in 06. And again, Mephiles is a boss. And Shadow fought him in the desert level. So, they could have included desert level from 06 actually. Dusty Desert, I don't know why. Well, again, Dusty Desert probably wasn't the best level in 06, to be fair. Okay, hold up. We can angle it up here. Yeah. There's a lot of secret paths to these. That's the good thing about this level design. There's a lot of alternate paths. A lot of ways to traverse the level. It's not just one path. Like Forces and Frontiers are all just one path. But this, no, there's a lot of different ways of tackling these levels, and it's really fucking cool. Oh, so you can't how many attack those guys. That's another pathway, no. And now every time I do this, I'm looking for like an alternate bit. It's actually really cool how they design these. Alright, here's another, here's another I forgot what the level's called. Radical Highway section. Here's another Radical Highway section. Music's pretty good here, though. I mean, it is just a remix of Radical Highway, which is also a really good song. Big tubes. Oh, that was slow. That was not good feeling. Really, in these sections now, I'm just waiting to see when Black Team's gonna pop up. Well, evidently, you know, I just gone in before and most of these out. I'm really thinking, so I guess it's not that important. Oh yeah, you can double jump in this game. That's a really cool feature. To the newer Sonic games that there's the double jump. I'm a sucker for any sort of double jump in a platformer because I'm bad at video games. I need something to catch my aid when I inevitably miss a jump. It's probably why I like SpongeBob, like Battle Peep on a movie so much, because they have double jumps. Again, I'm a simple girl. Oh shit, I almost fell off. See, I'm bad at video games. When is he gonna appear? Or does it? Oh no, does he just appear? Can you only attack him in the first one? In the one in the railway in the Rail Canyon? How are you meant to avoid those, by the way? How are you meant to avoid going in there to spiral? You really can't. Oh, there we go. Ah, that's why I didn't notice before, because I thought he was just a regular enemy. Okay. But like, he's not. To be fair, in the Rail Canyon one, like it's not really obvious that you can hit him. Like he's not really on. Usually enemies are on like a path that you're walking on, not just while you're falling down. I guess they did put technically they did put those little star enemies there when you're falling down. I guess it is my fault then. Whatever. It's 2:04, so actually, I'm recording. 57 minutes. Okay, I think the 2D levels are a lot shorter than the 2D levels are a lot shorter than the 3D ones. So we'll just play the 2D level and then we'll head off. Yeah, thanks for watching the first ever Maxxie Let's Play Maxxie video. Why do the 2D levels fucking lag so much? It is. I'm confident it is just my PC. Obviously, it's not the game. It is just a terrible rig I'm running this on. But man, it's really laggy. Also, I'm pretty sure that 3D level didn't even use the Doom Surf that much, or at all, really. Well, I guess that's what Kingdom Valley is for. Oh, that might be why they picked Kingdom Valley. Although, actually, the Doom Surf could have been used on the sand and whatever. There we go. Now we're using the Doom Surf. I remember the challenges in this all being kind of annoying. Well, that's gonna be fun when we get there. Oh, this guy now just destroyed the Pantheon, so we gotta make it quick. Yeah, even the 2D levels of Orange good design. It is a good game. It is a really good game. It's just really short. And easy. This game's really easy as well. Like, I'm realistically only dying like a couple times here. Because it's like, even in the last level, like, even in the last level gets kind of hard, but even then it's like, bitch easy, you know? I mean, they are children's games, to be fair, Max. You do gotta realize that you're playing a children's game. Like, what do you expect, like, fucking... Like, what do you expect, like, fucking Cuphead? Like, no, you're playing a Sonic children's game, okay? It's not meant to be hard. I don't know, man, like, other Sonic games had, like, difficult sections in them, like Eggman Land and Unleashed, or I found Cannon's Core really difficult. Maybe that's just me. In Sonic Adventure 2. It really is the Pokemon fan thing of like, where did that difficult? It really is the Pokemon fan thing of like, ooh, why did that difficult anyway? I miss when these games. I don't miss when they were difficult. I'm just pointing it out. I'm not like some fucking Pokemon fan. I'm not a Pokemon fan actually. I'm just straight up not even by any definition. I mean, I played, yes, obviously, you know, Maxxie Rambles. I played some of the games, and I beat one of the games, and I came close on Gen 7. And, you know, I enjoyed Gen 8, Gen 7, whatever, but it's not something I'm super big on. Especially the earlier games where, like, progression was more confusing. That's it, you know. To be fair, like, I never got to grow up with Pokemon. My brother barely had any of the games, and really, in my early childhood, my gaming library was basically whatever my brother wanted to hand down to me. He had Gen 6, but he had already beat it, and because I didn't really know what Pokemon was about, I booted up his copy of Gen 6, where I think he was at the end of the game, and I just thought, what the fuck am I meant to do? Like, I didn't realize he had already beaten the game, and there was already a beaten save file. I don't see in Pokemon there's no separate save files or anything. So I was just sitting there as like a whatever year old, being like, how do I progress? Okay, so a little lore. So just like there are previous incarnations of Maxxie before it became the Maxxie the main channel. This side channel also had different incarnations. So before, it was the Twitch archives where I just upload clips to my Twitch streams that I no longer do because I don't know, I prefer streaming on YouTube now. But oh, by the way, if you're wondering if I'll stream it all on Maxxie Let's Play, probably not. I mean, the point is just video Let's Plays. Maybe I'll stream like a challenge run or two. Who knows? I'm really just testing the waters right now. Again, why I'm doing like a more relevant game to test like viewer engagement and all that. It really is just that. But like, okay, so before it was the Twitch archives, and then before that, it was Rin reviews where I would get a fucking Kagamine Rin plushie and just talk and just roleplay it talking about games, which really was just me spouting my, you know, 10, 11-year-old opinions on games, which very, you could probably guess, weren't very sophisticated. I think one of the Rin reviews I did was on Pokemon Gen 6, where I literally just booted up my brother's copy, and I was already at the end of the game. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know it was the end of the game. So I just sat there like, guys, what is this shit? About the worthless video I think I've ever made in my entire life. Literally just sitting there literally just sitting there on Pokemon X or Y or whatever. I think it's X. Literally just sitting there on my brother's copy of Pokemon X, just be like, guys, I don't know what this game is. Fuck off. And then Kid Me wondered why no one watched his videos. Like, oh my god, fucking I wonder why. I wonder the fuck why. I really do. Oh, by the way, it's Maria. Oh my goodness, guys, Maria. Oh my god, serious storytelling. Ian Flynn, serious storytelling. Okay, like 06, whenever there were humans in 06, the problem I had with that was like, obviously the goofy cartoon animal characters, they look like mascot costumes in front of like actual human characters. Like when like a human character is really close to the hedgehogs, like during 06, during this, it just looks really fucking goofy. Like look like a like look at it, it looks like a mascot costume next to her. There's something I've always noticed, just found it just always take me out of it. I'm sorry, it's a I can't. Like, I'm sure this is actually really, like, deep and, like, peak or whatever, but I can't physically take this shit seriously. It's a fucking 3-foot cartoon hedgehog. He looks like a damn mascot costume in front of these. Look at this. Look at that. It looks like I modded this in, like, listen, there's a point where there's a point where my brain just, like, loses its suspension of disbelief, and I can't take shit seriously, and this is that point. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we've been recording for an hour right now. Right? Yeah. Okay. Bye.